depending when you're watching this. You're either watching this live right now or you're watching a recording of this live webinar. The idea of this presentation is to give you an overview about the fabulous company called FutureNet. And of course, we're going to talk a little bit about the company and the various areas it's involved with. We're going to talk about some of the products that we share. And of course, we're going to talk a little bit about the opportunities that exist for you, both as a customer and or a distributor, if you wish. We have a fabulous concept to share with you. Thank you for joining us. Please do turn off any distractions and get back to the person after you've watched this to get your valid questions answered. Of course, more importantly, to get started with FutureNet. Now, when you're looking at any business, it's very important that you're looking at a business that's in the right area. So, I mean, we want to get involved in businesses that are exciting. And you will find that 6 of the top 10 companies in the world are what we call digital companies. These companies weren't around 15, 20 years ago the way they are today, because things are changing dramatically. The internet is changing everything. The digital world is changing everything. Everybody's now on their cell phones, on their smartphones, connecting with the internet. We've made the world a very small place now because of the internet. Amazon, #1 company in the world today. Jeff Bezos, probably the richest man on the planet. And of course, that company is really affecting traditional businesses. Businesses on the high street that have to order products, put them in their shops, employ the staff, now are getting, I suppose, serious competition from digital-based companies that don't have high street shops. Effectively, they're called e-commerce businesses, e-commerce, electronic commerce businesses. And companies like Google are massive today. Facebook, you know, Facebook wasn't around 12 years ago. Who else? Alibaba, Microsoft, Apple. These are great technology companies. And we've decided that FutureNet are also in this very exciting space, in this very exciting area. And when you look now at the business in digital space, on the internet, you will find that business is absolutely booming. About half the world now has access to the internet, about half the planet. 1 in 2 people have a connection to the internet. Now, some people think, wow, I thought everybody was on the internet. No, no, no. Out of a planet with 7 to 8 billion people, we have about 4 billion internet connections at the moment. Companies like Facebook now have put together 2.3 billion users. 1/3 of the planet has a Facebook account. And of course, 12 years ago, people only heard of Facebook for the very first time. They built a massive network, a massive community, and you've probably been part of that. You probably were responsible for some of the success. You shared your Facebook link, you added friends, you joined Facebook. So you had no problem building a network before. You'll not have a problem building FutureNet. It is a social media network, but it also pays you. That's the big difference. Facebook, they don't pay you any money. FutureNet, they're happy to pay up to 80% of its revenues back with the end user. That's what's exciting. So the digital business is booming. You can see many statistics there on the screen. It's phenomenal. For instance, on Instagram, again, an incredible application. It gets about 90 million photographs uploaded every day. 90 million photographs. Isn't that exceptional? Now, FutureNet is involved in many fast-growing industries. #1, online advertising. That is absolutely amazing. Big companies now are realizing that you and me and our friends, we're not sitting in front of the television like we used to years ago. Because we've all got a smartphone now, we are always on the internet. And therefore, the internet dollar, the advertising dollar, is moving from television, from radio, and from newspapers and magazines. These companies are moving their money onto the internet so they get a chance to show their products and services to you. So this online advertising now is really, really growing. And in fact, companies are spending more than $1 billion per day on the internet. We're going to show you how you can get in front of that advertising revenue. We have applications. Apps is a big business. FutureNet designed their own apps. We'll tell you a little bit about that on this presentation. The blockchain technology and cryptocurrency, again, a phenomenal industry. This industry started just 10 years ago. The first blockchain was released in 2008. 2008, the first blockchain, the Bitcoin blockchain was released. And in the last 10 years, that industry has evolved. Well, FutureNet, for those countries and those jurisdictions where it's compliant and legal, we have a proposition for you guys. Cryptocurrency is phenomenal, one of my favorite areas, and of course, you can learn about that. Home-based business, what does that mean? Well, people today are a little bit worried about their job. They're a little bit worried about their careers. Even business owners, traditional business owners, are worried about their conventional bricks and mortar shops. They're worried about the internet companies like Amazon taking away the business, eBay, Alibaba. They are affecting the business. The internet, when people can go online and order stuff, is affecting the little guys in their shops because the customers are going in there, they're trying on the clothes, they're looking around, feeling and touching, but then they go home and order it on the internet and it gets delivered online. So people in business are worried they're certainly worried about their businesses. Employees are worried about their jobs and careers because we're taken over by robots, we're taken over by applications, they're taking our jobs. So the home-based business now is a growth area. More and more people every single day are looking for opportunities on the internet. Maybe that's why you're here. Maybe somebody has invited you to look at a fabulous home-based business, and that's one of the great areas that FutureNet's in. Of course, we're also in the games area. Games like Candy Crush did $2 billion in sales in 2015. Isn't that amazing? 3 years ago, one little game was turning over $2 billion in revenue. Well, of course, FutureNet involved in designing games, in using third-party games, and it's a great revenue generator for FutureNet. And social media. Well, social media is massive today. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, LinkedIn, these are all social networks. And of course, FutureNet is the social media platform that pays you. So these are fast-growing industries. FutureNet is involved in all of these, and there are more new industries coming to FutureNet's table. And you can participate, you can have enjoyment from our products and services, but you can also earn money simply by buying and recommending our products to customers all over the world. Now, this idea may be very new to you right now. You may only have heard of it today, this week, or recently this month. Maybe you only heard about it this year, but I can tell you that this idea was conceived way back in 2012 when the two owners formed this company in 2012. So whilst it's new for you, I can tell you, these guys have spent a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of travel, a lot of money developing this company. It is a debt-free company. They didn't borrow from the banks. They didn't owe anybody any money. It's incredible. They are debt-free and privately owned. Their headquarters is in Dubai. In fact, the owners live in Dubai, and they have other what we call satellite offices in various jurisdictions. For instance, in Europe and Asia, we have offices there as well. The employee count is well now over 200. In fact, we have a few sub companies that employ maybe up to 400 people entire within FutureNet, but direct with the company, they have more than 200 employees looking after this technology, working in the marketing department, working as programmers and developers and IT developers, and all of the background infrastructure is in place to support your home-based business. Now, this company started with two guys and a conversation they had, and these two guys mentioned it to a few friends, who mentioned it to a few friends, who mentioned it to some more, and of course now there are more than 4 million people connected to this. Facebook was similar. Facebook started with one guy, Mark Zuckerberg, and he invited 5 friends to a school dormitory. This is about 12 years ago. He invited them around to a school dormitory, and he says, guys, please come around to my room. I want to explain to you a business idea that I have called Facebook. And he made that call to 5 of his friends at school, and only 3 of them showed up. 2 guys didn't come. They went, Mark and his bright ideas. Well, I can tell you, the 3 guys that showed up to that business meeting are today billionaires, because they had the vision and the belief to follow his dreams, goals, and desires. Now, these guys had no money. These were students. But what they had was they give their time. They give their IT experience. They give their skills to Mark as they develop the Facebook platform. And today, they are billionaires, plus Facebook is undoubtedly the most successful social media platform on the planet today. So FutureNet started with just 2 guys, and it's already grown to about 4 million members. We operate in about 180 different countries. It's important for you in your jurisdiction to ensure that the products and services we offer are compliant in your jurisdiction. We're also listed now in the top 20 direct selling companies in the world. In fact, most people don't know this, but there's almost 2 billion websites in the world. 2 billion websites. And I mean, if you were in the top 1 billion websites, you'd be in the top 50% internet companies in the world. If you were in the top 100,000 companies, you would be excited. If you were in the top 50,000 companies in the world, you would be excited. If you're in the top 10,000. Now, just a few months ago, we were ranked at number 7,000 website in the world. Then we named to number 5,000. Now we have gone into the top 5,000 websites in the world. That is incredible. And even when we turned off the Futuro network for Europe and the United States, our rankings have increased from just over 5,000 to under 5,000 top most visited websites in the world. And in fact, in the direct sales arena, we are number 2. Now, this idea came together with the 2 gentlemen you can see on the screen. Roman, a Polish gentleman, and Stefan, a German guy. They came together way back in 2012, and they put this concept together, and it has been incredibly successful. Today, they are ambassadors, goodwill ambassadors for INSAM, United Nations. Also, now they've started to advertise and work with many sporting fraternities. In fact, they sponsor up to 35 different, either individuals or in many different sections of the sporting world. In fact, on television, every week or every second week, when Stuttgart are playing in the Bundesliga in Germany, you will see FutureNet around their stadium. You will see with the LED flashes right around the whole stadium, you will see FutureNet. We are sponsors there, and many other sports, from racing, car racing, horse racing, boxing, sailing, netball, basketball, so many sports. And the reason the company do that is to make this opportunity much more easier for you. Because when people see the brand, when people recognize the name, it becomes very easy to attract new customers and new business to the opportunity. So incredible things going on in the sporting world. They also have cafes and restaurants. Now, they've just opened one just last week in Slovenia. They have 1 or 2 in Poland. And they've opened their first cafe outside of Europe very recently as well. Or they're just about to, and we're going to get some announcements about that. Now, what I like about this is it means that this company is not just a company behind a computer. This company has real bricks and mortar. This is a company that you can go meet them. You can see the owners. You can talk to the staff. You can go to their offices. You can go to their coffee shops or have something to eat in their restaurants. They're real business that you can touch the walls and you know it's real. And this is great because we're online and we're offline. It's for the online world and the offline world to come together. And someday, possibly in the future, there may be a FutureNet cafe or a FutureNet restaurant in your town, in your city, or certainly in your country. The idea is to roll out a franchise model for the entrepreneurs within the community that are interested in coffee shops and restaurants. I can tell you, you'll be very proud to visit any of our restaurants. The food is spectacular. The environment and the decor is amazing. The ambience, the staff, the branding is phenomenal. You will be impressed. So please, if you can, get along to one of our restaurants, get along to one of our cafes, and enjoy that environment. Come back and tell us what you felt about that. You will be very, very pleased. And it'll be a great place to meet someone for a coffee, show them FutureNet, and start building your business. And of course, I've already mentioned we are now teaming up to do greater things with FutureNet. They've got now this, I suppose it's philanthropy, where the owners have done so well. They now want to give back to the community. They want to give back to the world. And now, through their foundation that they've set up, they're saving lives. They're doing things in the medical world to help people. They're putting fresh water into Africa. They're dealing with communications in Africa. They're now doing a rainforest project in Brazil to preserve the planet, and many, many more projects. And you can find out about all of those in our websites. Now, the company at the moment is approaching $1 billion in sales, $1 billion. And that is spectacular. Two guys, a conversation a few years ago, and now generating $1 billion brand. That is spectacular. So that was the basis of me sharing with you an overview to the concept, to the company, to the areas of business we're in. And now we're going to tell you about some of the opportunities that you can get involved with yourself if you wish. Totally optional. It's always free to join FutureNet. You can become a free member on our social media website. Please get back to the person that shared this link with you. Ask them for the referral link. Get connected today. And of course, fill in your profile and start enjoying some of the activities on our platform. Now, on our platform, you'll be able to communicate with your friends. You'll be able to build a network of friends, just like you did in Facebook. You'll be able to chat. You'll be able to upload photographs, videos on YouTube. You'll be able to do your own fan pages. You'll be able to find FutureNet friends in your town and city through our Friends Catcher. You will be able to play games. You'll be able to go shopping. We have 400 million products on there that you can buy anything from shoelaces to cars. You can get a flight from your country to my country. You can book a hotel in your town. We have everything on there, 400 million products. So free to join, free to hang out there, build a community, go shopping, play games, and enjoy the FutureNet social media platform. Now, some of us are interested in making money as well. And if you're one of those kind of people, then I'd like to share with you that 3 business opportunities lie inside our social media platform. You need to click the business section on that platform. Just go to business, click back office, and you'll see these 3 circles. We have what we call FutureAd Pro, we have our FutureNet and social media digital products, and we have our Futuro network. Now, I will tell you that the Futuro network, that's the commissionable side of marketing our mining services with Futuro network, are not applicable in Switzerland, in Europe, or in the United States. We're working to make them compliant in those areas, but outside of that, it's fine. You can buy a mining service yourself. That's no problem, doesn't matter where you are, but there are no commissions available for introducing other clients. There's regulations now that, for instance, I'm not a financial advisor. I could not advise you to buy some products if I thought that there was going to be greater value in it. I think the insurance industry had big problems 10 years ago when insurance agents were selling policies to customers, and these policies were not making the returns that these guys were talking about. So it became heavily regulated, and of course that industry is all turned around. The cryptocurrency industry is about to go into that area as well, and therefore we've taken a standpoint on that. In the United States, in Europe, and in Switzerland, we do not get commissions for promoting those products. You can buy them yourself and get the coins and get Bitcoin and get Futuro coin and get the value and make lots of money. But we will not give you any commissions for selling it or marketing the product because you're not licensed to do so. So it's just a company policy that we've added to protect this company, to protect you, to protect our customers and our opportunity. I think it's a very, very strong standpoint that the company have taken on board this. This is fantastic. There's other companies out there and they're just talking, doing, paying no attention to the legislation that's coming. I'm delighted that we have responsible owners, we have responsible management, we have responsible lawyers that have advised us in this area. So that's our Futuro network. Now, of course, I will talk about it on this presentation for those of you outside of those jurisdictions that want to get involved, because it is exciting. It is fantastic, the Futuro network. In fact, we made 11 millionaires in 1 month. 11 millionaires in 1 month with the Futuro network. Now, let's have a look at the other two first of all, and let's see, is there something interesting here for you? Well, of course, there is. And the first one is the online industry that we spoke about. Now, the online advertising has now peaked at about $1.3 billion a day. What do I mean by that? I mean that companies are spending $1.3 billion a day on the internet, right? Now, I'm going to show you how you can start getting some of that money, how you can get involved. It's very, very simple. Now, one of the applications we have, this is an app that we produced, is called Banners App. All you need to do here is get a link from the person that introduced you. Now, I advise people to sign up to the FutureNet social media platform. Then I advise them to go to Google Play and download the app, and then log into the app with the ID and password they set up their FutureNet account. So set up a FutureNet account first, then go to Google Play and download it. By the way, guys, this only works on Android for now. Later on, we hope to have the iOS or Apple version. But at the minute, it's good for Android. Now, Android phones are dominating. 74% of people have an Android phone against the Apple devices. So it's a big, big market. Don't discount it. If you want to participate, go get yourself an Android phone. I don't care if you already have an iOS, go get yourself an Android phone. You can get them. They're not expensive. Some of them are not expensive if you want to try this product. And of course, you'll make a lot of money if you go and do that. And FutureNet also have their own Android phone available in the FutureNet store. You can get a FutureNet phone. You can use media points if you have media points against that phone. It has 2 SIM cards, or you can go locally and get yourself a phone and download this app. So remember, get a FutureNet account first, then download the Banners app from Google Play. Log into it with your username and password that you set up FutureNet with. And from there, we'll be able to track all the commissions and all the money you can earn from that. Now, when you download the app, simply just turn the app on, fill out your profile, and off you go. And what actually happens is, every time you open your phone and hit the home button, what happens is an advertisement pops up. So let's pretend you want to use your calculator, so you press your home button, and up pops Hilton Hotel Group. So you have a choice. It'll say, go to website or close. Well, if you don't want to go to Hilton Hotel website, you just close it and go and use your calculator. That's why you lifted your phone. Now, the next time you lift your phone, you want to check your WhatsApp messages. And when you click the home button, up comes Pandora Jewelry. Full screen. You go, okay, go to website or close. Click close and go and check your WhatsApp messages. The next time you pick up your phone, you want to check your emails. And up comes TJI Fridays. Go to website or close. Just close it if you wish. If you want to go to the website and support the advertiser, go there. Book a table, book a restaurant, whatever you like to do. But there's no obligation to go to the website or buy anything. But every time you open your phone, you're making money. Now, this is a free download. This is a free app. And it's free money that we pay you. Doesn't cost anything, you anything. And the advertisement pops up every time you go to your phone. Now, if you don't like it, it's very, very simple. All you need to do is go and turn it off. Delete it. If you do like it, just leave it on, and an advertisement pops up every time you turn on your phone. Most people are turning on their phones approximately 100 times a day. So you're going to get approximately 100 payments per day. Now, how we actually work it is we pay you once a week. The maximum you can earn is 5 FND. You could get 1 FND, 2 FNDs, up to 5 FNDs. Now, some people are saying, what is an FND? I never heard of an FND. An FND is short, or an abbreviation for FutureNet dollar. FND, a FutureNet dollar. And I can tell you that a FutureNet dollar is always equal in value to a US dollar. Okay, so if you have 3 FND, that's $3. If you have 5 FND, that's $5. If you've 20 FND, that's $20. So you collect FNDs every time you open and close your phone. The maximum you can get is 5 FND per week. So in a month, you could get up to 20 FND. Now, some people say, well, $20 a month isn't very much money. Well, it depends where you live. For instance, if my kids say to me, Dad, I want some pocket money, I want to go down to the shop, I say, listen, download the app, get your own money. Here's $20 every month, $5 every weekend, go and buy yourself some sweets. So the other way you can make money is by sending your Banners app link. And if you send that out to customers and then they open their phone, you then get paid every time they open their phone. So it's really, really cool. You can get paid 5 FND maximum for your own usage. And then, of course, if you share your link with others and build a network of customers, then as they open and close their phone to talk, to chat, to take photographs, to go to their calculator, every time they open up their phone, they get a pop-up advertisement. And of course, you're making money when they use their phones. I'm going to do a training on this. I'm going to show you how to make $800 a month. I'm going to show you how to make $15,000 a month. And I'm going to show you how to make $22,000 a month with just 10 customers. Okay? I'm going to show you that at the training. So it's a free application. You download it from Google Play, you turn it on, and you get paid every time you turn your phone on. Now, this is quite exciting. This could potentially bring in millions of dollars to FutureNet. And how it works, very simple. FutureNet will take 30% of the advertising money from the companies, and 70% will be given back to our customers, to our users who turn on their phones. So it's a 70-30 split where FutureNet make 30% and 70% goes back to the user. A very cool product, very exciting. It's still very new, so there'll be more development. There's more things to learn about it. But going forward, we think this will be a major blockbuster of a product all over the world, that people get paid every time they use their phone. Whether once they hit that little home button, they are making money. Now, that is a real cool concept, guys. And I look forward to, over the next 6 months, as this develops, how we all can make serious money with it. Now, we have another product. So that's one application we have using advertising. It brings in a lot of money to FutureNet. We've also got another service called Future Ad Pro. Now, lots of people like this product as well. This is where advertisers, you have to come on as an advertiser, buy an advertising package, and you can get paid simply for viewing advertisements on your phone or your computer. Now, there are 2 ad packs we have. We have a $10 version, and we have a $50 version. So let's say you bought a $10 advertising space or advertising package. We will advertise your business, your website, your company, your product. We will put it up in front of our customers, and we will guarantee that 160 people or 160 viewers will see your advertisement. Now, of course, it's up to you to convert that to business. If you buy a $50 ad pack, we guarantee 800 customers will look at your advert. Now, it's up to you to convert that to business. It's not up to FutureNet. You see, if you put up a very fancy website and there's nothing, it's fancy pictures, but there's no offer on it. There's nothing to get me to click in or to opt in. I might just, like you see a television advert, when the TV ad comes on, you just can't wait till the next one comes on and the program starts. Or you change the channel when the adverts come on. Or when you go to YouTube and you want to learn how to play a guitar, what happens is up comes an advert. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, skip. So these advertisements are always coming up in front of us, and you don't have to buy anything from them. But if you want to make this work for you and you're looking for customers, my suggestion is this: make a nice offer to the customer. For instance, let's say you have a restaurant and you advertise your restaurant. Why not put an offer on there that FutureNet customers get kids can eat free Monday to Friday off-peak. Okay, off-peak times the kids can eat for free, or if 4 people eat, the 5th one eat for free, or a free dessert with every meal for 2, or you know, something like that. If you place an offer, or 10% off your bill if you mention FutureNet when you're paying your bill. So that's an offer that you put up on your advert. And if I'm passing your restaurant and I'm hungry, I go, these guys give a discount. Let me go in here and eat. Let me go and find out what the food's like. So it's the offer that converts, not the advertisement. It's the offer. So what we do is we market your business for you. You're buying advertising space on FutureNet. You're paying $50 or $10. We guarantee you the views. It's up to you to convert it. I'll give you one more example. Let's say you had a car wash in your town or your city, and you advertise brand new car wash, opens on Tuesday. First car wash free with this advertisement. Now there's an offer. First car wash free, or first car wash 50% off. So in your town or in your city, thousands of people get their car washed every week. Just once a week they go and wash the car, and they're normally going to some other car wash, not yours. But when they see this advert that the first car wash is free or 50% off, what do you think they will do? They're going to say, well, I'm not paying for my car wash this week. I'm going to try this new shop. I'm going to see if these guys do a nice job. So an advertising converts with an offer. So if you get me to drive in and you wash my car, if you do a good job, then maybe I'll come back next week, and I'll start having to pay for it. So it's the offer that converts. Please remember that. Now the maximum ad packs you can have is 100 of the $10 and 1,000 of the $50 ad packs. So that's our product. It's very simple. You get an invoice for it, and it's a great product for getting customers. You see, every business wants customers. Every website wants eyeballs. Every website wants your eyeballs, and that's why Google is #1, because we go to Google every day. That's why Facebook is #2, because we go to Facebook every day. So with FutureNet, what we're trying to encourage is that you come every day, and something's going to click sometime in the future that you're going to buy these products of our customers. And our advertisers know this. All they do is they already have a budget for advertising, and instead of spending it with Google or spending it with Facebook or spending that money on TV or radio or newspaper, what they're doing is they're moving that budget over to FutureNet and advertising on the internet with FutureNet. So if you're an advertiser, we have a, well, I call it a secret. It's a secret to only the FutureNet people, because all the other advertisers don't know about this. With FutureNet, the secret is this: by your own free will, if you wish, you don't have to do this, because we've lots of customers not doing this, but if you do wish to watch just 10 ads every day, FutureNet then will start giving you some commissions from the revenue it generates from advertising, games, shopping, cryptocurrency, digital products, cafes and restaurants. So FutureNet take in money, and they share the profits back with the advertiser if the advertiser decides to watch 10 ads. So it's not compulsory, you don't have to, but if you want to watch 10 ads every day, there's an opportunity not only to get back your $10 or your $50, but to get some extra profits. And it's really, really cool. Now, we are going to release a second version of this. The first one has been too popular, would you believe it? There are 5,000 to 10,000 new customers every day joining. We have millions of customers now. This site's getting a little bit clogged up. It's like if you had a motorway with 2 lanes and there's so many cars coming down it, it gets slow, it gets congested. And then they do road works, and then they make 3 lanes or 4 lanes. You've seen that yourself up the motorways. They're doing repairs. So from time to time, because this is getting so big, they've decided to create a new Future Ad Pro, a new motorway with new ideas on it, new advantages. It's incredible, and it's coming very, very soon. They've been working on that now for this last 3 or 4 months. And very, very soon, I believe, we're going to have a new version of Future Ad Pro. So I can't wait till that starts. But for now, if you just watch 10 ads every day, you get commissions. Now, how long does it take to watch 10 ads? If you're using your phone, it could take you 6 or 7 minutes. If you're using your computer, it might only take 5 minutes. It just depends on your internet connection. So we have all kinds of companies advertising. We have accountants, we have auctioneers, we have website builders, we have cryptocurrency companies and exchanges, we have travel companies, we have restaurants, we have car washes, we have another cleaning service guy that I know advertises on it. We have cafes, security companies, weight loss companies, driving school instructors. We have one lady that teaches language. If you want to learn a new language, she does these online courses. You can advertise anything. If you have a product, or if you need customers, or you want... now, if you don't have anything to offer, and you don't have a website, you could actually advertise your favorite charity and let the charity get the benefit of any contribution or any donation, and you still have an opportunity to make money with FutureNet. I suggest you get back to the person that shared this with you, find out more about it. It's very, very exciting. We're getting some amazing results. A friend of mine said to me, you know, he says, this sounds good, but I don't think I have time to do this. I said, what do you mean you don't have time? Well, I just couldn't be bothered looking at all these ads. I mean, I don't have time, I'm busy. And I said, okay, I understand. I said, how many ads do you watch at the minute? And he said to me, I don't watch any ads. And I went, you don't watch any ads? No, I don't watch TV, I don't watch ads. I said, well, hold on a second. Do you see the bus just went past there? Did you see that sign on the back of the bus? There was a big advertisement on the back of the bus. He says, yeah, I saw that. I said, now look at the bus stop. On the bus stop, on the side of the bus stop, there was this girl with this perfume on it. I said, do you see that? That's an advertisement. I said, do you see inside that shop window? Yeah. I said, that's advertisement. They're advertising the clothes in that shop. I said, do you see on Facebook all the adverts around it? Do you see the adverts on Google? Do you see the adverts everywhere on the billboards? Did you see the advert in the newspaper? Do you see the advert on that magazine? Look, do you see the advert on that guy's baseball cap? Nike, Adidas, yeah, Titleist. Everybody is a walking marketing machine. You're advertising your clothes. This is Tommy Hilfiger. Yeah, I'm advertising Tommy. So everybody sees thousands of ads every day. So don't tell me you don't have time to do it. It takes 5 minutes and you're doing it anyway. Everybody outside of this is already watching 200 ads a day and they're making no money. You can show them how to watch 10 and make money. That's the difference, because you're already doing it, guys. It is special. So you buy an ad pack, you watch 10 ads, you qualify for payments. There might be a few loops and hoops to jump through, but once you understand it, you will be very pleased, very satisfied with this big project. Now, the good news is you don't need to introduce anybody, and people love that as well. You don't have to go and get customers, you don't have to talk to anybody. You can do this with a phone and a connection, internet connection. If you've got a phone and an internet connection, or computer and an internet connection, you can do this yourself. You don't have to find customers or talk to anybody. And that's what people love, that you don't have to sell, you don't have to build business. Now, if you wish to build business, then there are extra bonuses. And the company are giving an extra 15% bonuses on this. There are, again, a few things you need to qualify to get these bonuses. But again, we'll teach you that at the training, or in fact, get back to the person that shared this with you, ask them how does it work, find out more about it and get started. It's incredible. The extra 15% commissions makes it very, very worthwhile. But if you're no good at selling, no good at talking, no good at sharing, then you can still make lots of money with the program. So, people say, well, how does it work? Where does the money come from? The money comes from the advertisers. The money comes from subscriptions and subscriptions. I mean, some of our advertisers are paying up to $180 a year to host their advertisements. Now, let's say we had 1 million customers paying $180 a year each. That's 180 million coming in. And we don't have to pay any of that out, but that helps pay the profits from our system. That's one thing. We have cafes and restaurants. We have games, digital products, cryptocurrency, FutureNet shopping, FutureNet store. The Banners app brings in lots of money, and many, many more things. In fact, the company just announced they're going to add next year certainly 3 brand new projects next year. And these are going to have a recurring residual income in our business as well. That is special. So now I want to talk about our social media platform. And if you have a look at some of the pictures here, you'll see that it looks very like those social media platforms you're already familiar with. On the left there, you can see you can chat, you can message, you can add friends. We have FutureNet Radio coming on board with it. Fun pages, shopping. We have a marketplace starting where, let's say you wanted to sell something to another FutureNet member. Maybe you have got gym equipment that you don't use anymore and you want to sell it. A bit like our own eBay, we're having a product like that on our social media platform. So it's really, really cool. And of course, you can do business with it as well. We also do multimedia products, everything from cloud to VoIP to blogging services, landing pages, a number of digital products. And again, our digital products are going to get better, and we're going to add new digital products. And to buy digital products, you need to get yourself some media points. Media points, again, it's a bit like that FND thing I told you about. FND is a FutureNet dollar. Media points, you can buy media points from FutureNet and use them to play games, use them to go shopping, use them to buy digital products, use them to advertise on our site as well. If you'd like to advertise on our social site, you can use what we call FutureNet ads. And you can spend 50% of your media points advertising anytime you wish. In fact, you can spend all of your media points advertising, but you can only use 50% in one order. And that's pretty cool as well. And we're going to find many, many other things. We heard on a recent global update from the company that there's going to be many, many exciting places to spend your FutureNet media points with. And that's pretty cool. And people are getting very excited about our digital products. They're getting very excited about our matrix, if you understand that program, and our reward structure from that. I'll talk a little bit about it now. At the moment, we have 6 what we call product packs. You can buy products for $10, or if you'd like to spend some more, you can spend $10 and $25 to get the second one. You see that? So the $10, then you've got the $25, the basic. You could buy $50 worth of products, $100, $500, and $1,000. The total amount possible for the biggest order possible would be $1,685, but you can get started for as little as $10. Now, I do recommend you attend one of my training webinars where I actually go in and explain this on the whiteboard. You start to understand how this all works. So you can start with $10, or you can add up and do more. If you become what we call Royal, we have some very, very special bonuses. We're giving away 15 Futuro if you do that before the end of this month. Now, we recommend everybody gets that Royal position taken care of before the end of the month. There will not be an extension on that. And if you introduce someone at that level, you're going to get 5 of these Futuro coins. And guys, these coins could be very, very profitable for you going forward. It's just a little gift. It's just a little promotion. So you buy media points, step 1. Step 2, you spend them. You go and buy something with them. Products, digital products, or advertise, or physical products. You can use 50% of your media points on the FutureNet ads. You can use 25% on any physical FutureNet product. For instance, if you wanted to buy a smartphone from FutureNet, you can use 25% of your order, you pay with media points. You can use 50% for advertising on the FutureNet social media site, or you can use 100% of them on any digital product order. So if you don't need the products now, you can still buy the points and spend them later. If we introduce a product that you like later, then you can spend them later and that's pretty exciting. So step 1, buy your media points. Step 2, shop with them and go and get some goodies with that. And step 3, refer the program to others. And of course, we can build a very exciting income stream with this. Now, this is a global webinar. There should be a few disclaimers in terms of income projections. I'm not projecting any incomes. You can make nothing if you do nothing. You can make 50 cents if you do a little, but you can also make up to $10 million and more if you apply yourself. There are 7 ways to earn. Please attend my training for our affiliates. Learn how to tap into these very exciting income streams. This is changing lives. Very, very exciting times ahead. And I'd like you to follow that training, understand it, get your questions answered, and get started. It's very, very exciting. You might care to share this with a few people. If you only showed it to 3 people, the power of 3 is amazing. Again, you will learn about that on our training. And as Mr. Gates said, the secret of success in business is detecting where the world is going and getting there first. You know, I think I said this last week, but years and years ago, the only form of transport was horse and cart. So to get from this town to that town, you had a horse and a cart, or a donkey and a cart. There was no motor vehicles years and years and years ago. But imagine you knew the motor car was coming. Tell me this, how many petrol stations would you prepare for the motor vehicle coming? You see, people would think, hey, he's mad, she's opening a petrol station. Sure, nobody needs petrol. But imagine you knew the car was coming. And imagine you could get the prime sites, the best sites in your city, in your town for these petrol stations. Imagine you had the vision to know that was coming. And you did that first before the car came in. Guys, that's what FutureNet is. It's finding out about $1 billion a day being spent on the internet, how you can get in front of that money. We're talking about our digital products, how you can get in front of an organization of thousands of customers all over the world, and you make money every time they go shopping, every time they buy products, every time they buy media points. And of course, now I'm going to talk about our Futuro and our cryptocurrency platform, guys, because this is also exceptional. When you know what's coming and you can get there first, just as Bill Gates says, these people will be the wealthy people in the future. Now, for those of you within the jurisdictions that can market this, you can certainly buy our product. You can buy Futuro. You can buy them on an exchange. You can mine them yourself. You can buy a package. No problem. In some jurisdictions, you can't get commission for selling them. But if you're in a jurisdiction that can market it, this is now for you. If you have a VPN, there are ways to get into the system if the system doesn't allow you. That's a technical thing. I don't really understand it myself much. But the blockchain and the cryptocurrency, guys, is very, very special. It's the new age of digital money. Now, everything is going digital. Your phone is digital. The internet went digital. About 3 years ago, your TV company said, hey, guys, get rid of your old TV. You need a digital one. We're turning off analog. Analog is done. Now it's the digital age. And the new big thing to go digital is money. Money is now moving from paper to digital transactions. And of course, it all started with a cryptocurrency called Bitcoin. It's absolutely a very, very special new technology called blockchain technology. I do a full presentation on it and a full explanation on it. I'm only giving you an overview about it. It really is the future of money. Now, FutureNet created its own digital currency. They spent about 1.5 years developing it. They launched it this year, and it's been very, very, very successful. In the first month of launch, we created 11 millionaires. Now, that could have been you. That could have been you had you taken the action, had you understood it, had you, you need to learn, you need to practice, and you learn to teach. That's all you do. You learn it, practice, teach. If you do that, and you build an organization of customers, when we launch a new product, and that customer base goes and buys that product, it's incredible how your income can be phenomenal. Now, the special things about our coin is it can do instant transactions. Instant transactions. A Bitcoin presently is taking a minimum of 10 minutes to do a transaction. Our coin, the Futuro coin, instant transactions, 4 seconds or faster. We have 100 million coins that will be released over 10 years. We can do a fixed transaction fee. That's also a very special feature. What that means is, if you were buying a cup of coffee, the transaction fee will be 0.0006 of a Futuro. So if you buy a cup of coffee, the transaction charge will be 0.0006 of a Futuro coin. Now, let's call it a penny. But if you were buying 4 cups of coffee, the transaction fee is the same, 0.0006, still a penny. Or if you bought a car for $80,000, the transaction fee is the same, 0.0006. Now that's different to Visa and MasterCard and PayPal, because they could charge you like up to 5% of the product. So if you're buying 5% of a cup of coffee at $2, it's only 10 cents. But if you're buying 5% of a $100,000 car, it's $5,000 is the cost. So the beautiful thing about our coin, it's got a fixed transaction fee. You can do 10 transactions at once for the same fee. It's immediate payments. There are many, many special advantages to this money. Now you can start getting this coin by buying a mining package, and they start from $100. Anybody in the world can do this. What you can't do is you can't get paid for marketing it in some jurisdictions. So you can buy a mining package, start collecting your coins, and as those coins either rise or fall in value, you can make some substantial profits. It's incredible how this coin is working. Today, it's priced somewhere between $8 and $10. It's been in that zone for quite a while, but there are a few special things coming that are going to accelerate the value of that coin. For instance, you can spend that coin online, you can spend it in FutureNet, you can spend it in the FutureNet cafes and restaurants, but we're opening many, many merchant applications. We have that technology almost ready where you can spend this money in many, many, many locations across the planet. This is a very exciting opportunity. Find out more from our previous webinars or from our next trainings specifically on this product if you need to learn more about it. We've also got ATM machines where you can cash out your Futuro for your national currency. Or if you want to buy it, you can go up to the ATM machine, put in your cash, and it will give you Futuro to your digital wallet. So there are many, many innovative things going on with this ecosystem that FutureNet have put together. 4 million people with one coin that's called the Futuro is absolutely a phenomenal proposition. If you're excited about digital money, please learn what you can about this coin. There has been some exceptional stories about this. Now, if you're in one of the jurisdictions where you can market this, we have what we call the Futuro Network Compensation Plan. We're paying direct bonuses, sponsored bonuses, uni-level bonuses, career bonuses, matching bonuses, car bonuses. We've got bonuses coming out of the woodwork. It's incredible. In fact, this is how the 11 people made $1 million in 1 month with this part here. 11 millionaires in 1 month, the very first month. If you're in a jurisdiction that can market this, there is no limit on what you can earn here. Again, please attend our compensation plan overview. Go to the back office and download the compensation plan. Read it for yourself. If you don't understand it, refer to one of my previous trainings or get in touch with your active upline and get your questions answered about this fabulous currency. This is the digital gold. This is exceptional. There have been many coins out there that have tried to emulate the likes of a Bitcoin. I believe this is probably the most successful launch of any cryptocurrency. I'll give you an example. Bitcoin, after a 1.5 years, was worth 10 cents. A Bitcoin, when it launched in 2009, it came out in 2008, the white paper came out in January 2009, but a 1.5 years later, one Bitcoin was worth 10 US cents, 10 cents for one coin. It's now worth over $6,500. But the FutureNet coin was worth $10 in the first 6 months. $10, not 10 cents. So I believe this has been one of the most successful. There's many coins have a value less than $1. Our coin is very stable, very active in around that $10 region, plus or minus. but it has the potential to go to the moon, and that's an expression they use in this cryptocurrency space. So guys, that's an overview. I've taken less than 1 hour of your day to share with you the wonderful company, the concept, the industry. I've touched on some of our products, our concepts, our ideas. I've talked about the opportunities within. You need now to select the opportunities you're interested in and go find out how to get started, find out how to start making money. You can start making money today, not tomorrow, today. If you join today, you'll start making money today. In fact, you can make money when you sleep. We pay you when you sleep. And that's incredible. We pay you when you're traveling to work tomorrow. Because with the Futuro coin, we pay you every minute. If you buy a package and you don't introduce anybody, we pay you every minute for the next 2 years. If you come into Ad Pro, we pay you every day, even when you're sleeping, without introducing anybody. If you get Banners app, a free download, we pay you without introducing people. So step 1, get registered now, get your free account, get it verified, download Banners app and start making some free money. Step 2, order your product package for media points. 10, 25, up to a maximum of 1,685. I went in at 1,685 because their most successful marketers went in at 1,685. I asked the question, who makes the most money? The people that come in at Royal are making the most money from the FutureNet product packages. So if you want to make the most money, our wealthiest affiliates are what we call Royals at the 1,685 program. There's going to be some special features happening with this program in the future. Very, very important to understand it, build it, and you can make anything from 50 cents up to $10 million with that. Now, the next thing you might do is buy some ad packs, either $10 or $50. And the third thing you might do is get yourself a mining package. So up to you guys. I do all parts of it. I enjoy all parts of it. And it's up to you. The important thing is get started. So I want to leave it there. I want to thank you for joining us on this occasion. I look forward to seeing you again soon. I look forward to working with each and every one of you. Go make the right decision. Go get started. And I wish you and your family a very, very successful, not only this year, but well into next year. I wish you the success that you deserve. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for attending. And we'll see you all again very, very soon. Good night.